gee, Shu, don't take things 8-year-olds say so seriously, God.
My wish is to have Pokemon be real. I want all the Pokemon to be real, and they'll all be my friends. I'm like, fuck, I gotta take this kid seriously, I guess.
Fuck, this is gonna be rough.
Alright, time to go create little monsters that are, fuck.
What do you want, little boy?
I want Pokemon to be real.
Fuck. Fuck.
I want a PlayStation.
I want a PSP.
PSP. That hasn't even been invented yet. Yeah, get to it.
Oh my god. That's a good bit. It's a good bit. Man, you're right. 8-year-old kids are dumb.
Yeah, they should not be trusted to make earth-changing
decisions.
Yeah.
Also, Kitty pressed spacebar on mistake, but it's okay.
It's okay. All you heard was the beeping of the alarm, and now we're here. Here we go.
Oh, no, timer. This is the final episode.
This should be. Good Lord help me.
Let's go.
Ah, my crimson breast senses danger. Talking will just make it worse, Yogore.
He said talking.
It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little time, but it is getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward. Come out and fight. Go! Go!
Hold on just a little longer. We'll get you out of there. I'll try to open the cage. Oko, you see the gas. You see to the gas.
Go, go! Oko-san shall not fail.
He will suck all this gas.
Ah, delicious. That's better. No one can say you slack off as student president, Shirogane. The Crimson Breast shall never forget this.
Are you two alone? Where did Kawara go?
Cuckoo! Were you separated? Did Ryota run off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor.
Carried off?
Cuckoo! Oh no! No doubt the doctor's making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. I'm not good at English, I'm Oko-san. If we do not act soon, the funeral songs shall herald for the coming of the darkness.
Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon? Poltroon?
He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn Kawara into a biological weapon.
What?
We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath.
Very well, let us proceed.
And so then he took him to the room, and then he caged us all off. It was very scary, you know.
Kawara, are you alive?
Demon Ryota! Shin Ryota.
Shin Ryota. Cool! Oko-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is not normal.
I mean...
Miserable medical man.
Beautiful.
Miserable general practitioner, you! What have you done to him? What have you done to my son?
Why, if it isn't the son of the noble Level family?
What a jerk.
What is one of your prestige doing? What is one of your prestige? Oh, what of your prestige doing here?
What an asshole.
Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara?
I have granted his wish. That is all. It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race.
Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara?
It seems he is hesitant to agree with you.
Bah!
He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him.
It is time for us to go. He has but little time left. Oh yeah, because the virus is going to claim... That's weird, though.
Well, I think it's like, if he gets any kind of infection, he'll just die immediately.
Yeah. He has but little time left in this world, and cannot afford to waste any of it.
He has but little time. What does this mean?
His duty now is to fly about the world, spreading the seeds of throughout the seeds of throughout all
all of yeah, no, that's a little bit broken.
It's the seed of something.
Seed of something throughout all of humanity. Seed of death. Seed of we didn't figure it out.
The seeds of the Hatoful Boyfriend's a very good game with no typos in it all, and Devolver totally spell checked this game. I love it's not even spell check; it's just reading it.
Yeah, you could literally, if you read it,
did no other LPer catch this?
I only watched one other LP. So
yeah, it seems so
remember.
bad. This is spread the seeds of death throughout all of humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dev. Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task.
Cool! Do not fear. Oko-san will stop Ryota here and now.
Oko-san, kick! Oko-san, no!
There he goes.
Kazuaki, super chill about the whole thing. Mr. Kawara has traded his free will for normally impossible physical for physical tenacity greater than the average bird.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's been brainwashed. We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oku is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. How can we keep him in here?
Kawara is very strong, but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Hikure.
What? Him? He's nuts.
Ha ha ha, Black Beodana.
Biandana, oh my god. I'm supposed to be Belladonna.
There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawara, stop!
Oh dear, there goes Shirogane. The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One. Ching.
He's reacting. How is this frail Lucerne able to affect him?
Because
he has the power.
Yeah, oh my god.
What is he?
And hell is the solution to the problem.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Higure has the power to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real.
Mental restraints? Like how a desperate man can be stronger than you. Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual.
The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the bloodstained hand, I seal the funeral song. Cool! Oko-san attack! Oko-san cannot possibly lose the fight to Ryota!
Oko-san, beak!
Here we go, perfect!
We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop while ourselves being drawn into...
Yes.
To stop him ourselves...
Well,
I don't even
while
know
we ourselves are being drawn into some bizarre fantasies, I think what it's trying to say.
Well, we ourselves are drawn into some bizarre fantasy. This is madness.
Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go with it.
Remember, kids, don't think about the consequences. Just go with it.
Prepare yourselves.
Please don't take that advice. That's terrible advice.
No, it's bad advice. We fight, brethren bound of the Red Lotus fetters.
Oh,
Ryota, Textoris Melodia Funis
appears!
Angel's turn.
Oh.
Black Demon, be silent! Textoris Melodia Funis. Now's the time to break Valentine's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus.
Chika! Sandstern! Oh, yeah. Coo or coo-coo?
Coo-coo! Coo! A violent Ryota is not a good Ryota. Come to your senses.
Kazuaki's turn! Come back. Listen to us.
Listen to us. We're all trying our best for you, Kawara. Come back to us. Yeah.
Sakuya's turn!
Pull yourself together. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we have gained? Stop, Kawara! This is not the path you must travel.
Chika, chika.
Question mark's turn.
Jeez, Ryota. You're causing every birdie trouble. I don't want to see you like this either.
There we are. There's Dango.
It's that little flamey. I'm the only Berserker class character this story needs. Wake up already, Ryota.
Ryota was defeated! With the power of Dango.
The great evil has been sealed.
Ah,
Kawara, pull yourself together. Do you want this?
no, I don't.
Was he holding his hand like you're gonna get this?
Goo! Ryota is a vegetarian that shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make anyone sad.
The remitter reactivated. Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet.
Disease is half in the mind, after all. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Outlook is surprisingly important.
Oh my god, guess what, okay? I suppose this means my data was insufficient. Was this actually established earlier on with that scene with Shu checking his numbers with Negake?
This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Oh, wait, Angel. It's not just his fault.
Why do you protect him? He's the one who did this to you.
Tell me, Doctor. Why did you go so far to grant my wish?
Why did I grant you your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It is not worth telling. It was merely an experiment. That was how... Well, that has now come to an end.
You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose.
Ha! Nice.
I want to know the answer to everything.
The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you're expecting, I assure you. I'm just an evil motherfucker. It's just what I do, you know?
Fair.
I just like to fuck shit up. Who?
Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing. The healers we got earlier. Healers? Ah, the heart cells we got from this last month. Yeah, them. From the unusually old human. Eating science even after death. Can't we all just call the samples their proper name? You've always been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love.
It's about family.
It's about family. Or intuition. That too.
Never watched the remake of The Haunting.
Kawada Ryuji. He's quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive.
Should we do that?
Maybe, yeah.
He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain.
Hey, good morning, Nisa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside.
Is it implied that that second voice is...
I think it's Shu, then.
It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now.
It's good morning whenever I get up, Issa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life.
Sophistry. Sophistry.
Hey, good morning, Issa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here, was this the one?
Oh, I didn't ask you to pick it up from me.
Here, take it. It's not like we're running out.
You sound like a pushy salesman.
Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've been doing fine so far. Oof, oof. You know how the right wing has oof, oof. Okay, alright.
Hey, good morning, Issa. Hey, can I say something?
What is it, sir? I am somewhat busy.
You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say.
Talking like this gets us nowhere.
Guess what? I had a kid!
I say, Is that Dango?
No, it's Kawara.
Wait.
Kawara Ryuji.
Oh!
It's Ryota.
Oh! Congratulations.
What? Don't you have anything else to say?
It's your son, after all. No, not particularly. Your production is natural for all. Wow, shoot! Please stop. You're an asshole. Our production is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized, the only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect.
Hey, good morning, Issa. I brought you something cool.
What is it?
A fossil. Look at it. It's huge.
You act like an excited child.
Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me with spouse breach. I don't know what that means.
I will carry on your research while you're out, then. Go on.
Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. The next one's at the start of the month.
While I am interested in your work, sir, I am part way through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time.
Yeah, I'll invite you next time, then.
Oh, he's dead.
I bet traveling with you would be a blast.
Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to open time in my schedule, though. Never make promises. Never make plans.
No.
His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to disease. I was so sure. Sure that he would die in this examination room, surrounded by his family. We did start recording, right?
We better have. I'm pretty sure we did.
I'm pretty sure, right? I hate that my brain just forgets the very... Because we do it so often that we forget the... You forget the things that you do all the time, right?
Yeah.
Because it becomes just brain... Muscle memory.
Yeah, there we go.
Brain memory.
Brain memory.
Yeah.
Issa, I knew this was always a possibility.
Yes, sir.
I don't regret the way I did things.
No, sir.
But I just remembered. I do have one regret.
Yes, sir.
I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I'd promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Issa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead?
A rather vague request.
He's too nice. He'll never ask for something, even if he wanted it.
I suspect he inherited that trait from his father.
Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything.
Very well. I shall remember. What is his name?
Ryota. It's Kawara Ryota.
That's a cute way of wrapping that up.
Yeah.
But what if he wants something stupid, like to make Pokemon real?
Well, that ain't my business. I'm dead.
You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings. And I've chased your shadow since then. Did you look at my face and thought I was straight?
Nope.
There's not a straight feather on this. What's it called?
Body.
Yeah, I guess. Well, this is what they mean by quitting while you're ahead. Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I will never be able to soar past you. And that was my only goal. Kawara Ryota. I wish he had been introduced earlier, the dad.
Yeah.
The son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now.
See, the doctor was never bad. Never. Eighth, okay. How, no. Isn't, I remember I listened in high school, it was just 6 periods.
I don't know.
8 classes in one day?
Probably.
No, that sounds crazy. You're in a classroom for less than an hour? 30 minutes? What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
No. And then you have homeroom too? I don't know.
When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew even after death. Both for your good and for ill. Or for good and ill.
Kawara Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will?
You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues.
It's the promise!
The promise.
The promise wasn't between
us
Dango and Ryota, it was between Shu and
Mr. Kawara.
Shu was the main character all along.
Oh shit.
I doubt that there's anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. Duty. This was his final challenge to me. And thus, you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, but had you accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something?
A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is the world I wished for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed.
A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago.
Listen, I was 8.
What absurd contract was this?
There is no power in prayer. I should never have met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. You're turning me.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Does this mean you're sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today, and I must admit defeat.
It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss.
No, not Tartarus. Not Tartarus. We must ascend the 275 floors of Tartarus.
Lord, help me.
Fuck that.
Yeah, no.
We only have about 10 minutes until
Climb them in 10 minutes, sucker.
fuck.
Go.
we only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above.
Huh. I see you're still alive, gentlemen.
Mr. Leone.
I bring with me all those who had taken refuge in the gym.
Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I mean, a Pop-Tart.
They all have to die now because they saw the secret underground Chinese ghost base. I bet it was built by Men in Black. By Mibs.
Red.
Mibs.
Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway.
They're live streaming it. They're Snapchatting. Mr. Shirogane, I'll recover Sakasaki's body before I leave. Have no fear.
I am grateful to you.
The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signals of the researchers who work here. So we can't kill.
Shoot. That is correct. Do not fear, I shall lead you to it.
Cool. The doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative.
I do not base my actions in foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Let me just download all this super secret illegal information into a USB drive and...
It's the ending theme!
Is that everyone? Thank God. Do we believe in God as birds?
It's fine. Don't think about it.
Shall we go, Kawara? Can you stand?
Yeah. But
We need to bring Duo with us.
I think everyone else is going outside.
Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment.
Your words are haughty and immature as always. Do as you please, if you can.
I will indeed. Remember my face, villain.
Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research to...
What was that? The doctor?
Oh my god.
It's not over.
It's not over yet, brother.
A gunshot echoes throughout the room. The doctor collapses.
Madness! There should still be time before the humans. You son of a bitch!
Mr. Nanaki? A pistol in his hand. He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And... This is the end of your research.
Nanaki, what?
Stop! The doctors have a fair trial once we... A fair trial? What do you think, Doctor?
I'm impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side.
But of course. Thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwami. No, Isa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki?
The body!
Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment.
Oh, is that it? I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. Oh! The teacher...
It's
Oh!
his brother.
Oh!
Nageki, are you right about yourself again? You should play in the park with everyone else.
I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money.
That's not something you need to worry about.
I think this is the brother. That's not something you need to worry about.
That's not something you need to worry about.
We adults are are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry.
Oh, the bleach! He
The
bleaches
bleach.
feathers!
He bleaches his feathers.
Oh!
You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way.
Or at least not a real brother because of the orphanage thing, but yeah.
Still. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. And that doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. That's just how it is.
Well, they did actually mention that he lived in an apartment with his brother, yeah.
You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right?
He bleaches his feathers.
September 2nd, 2180.
Why would you write out second?
Hatoful house. Wait, what?
You wrote second in letters supposed to just have it be 2 and D.
Oh. Yeah.
That's weird.
Weird. Where the rest of the war orphans and I lived together. I was always a little better at studying than others, so I teach at the local school to help out make ends meet. Going to work and coming home. Every Friday we all gather and have supper. There are children there who go to school. There are those who work, like me. And children like Nageki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pull in more money or buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day
He
was
wasn't
different.
around for that.
Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We're sending 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're gonna have to storm the place.
Those were Dango's parents.
Get back, it's dangerous. Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today, no matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses and ruin, and... Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why did they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Hitori. Yeah? You were outside. Good. Nageki, you're alive! Everyone else. I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't there when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know if I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot.
I was wondering if we were gonna end up tying the teacher to anything.
This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the 2 of us. Right. It's a little lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Is there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we moved out of Hatoful house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? It couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki? I'm fine. I'm fine. Nageki, wait! You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them. I told you I'm fine. Don't. If you just see how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki, okay? But how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. What do you... Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor.
The same doctors that would find out about... this is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system.
Impairs his immune system?
All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call them the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak.
And that's why you get sick easily?
Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies just yours or mine would fight off easily. It is probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning.
Please, can you cure him? I will find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left.
I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary.
Hereditary.
I have never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him.
We went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. He had been all alone, but we found a home together. And it was taken from us. And now this. Someone, please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Pigeonations Medical Institute, a Mr. Issa Soma.
I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeonations. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonations is a school of great prestige. Our curriculum and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical center is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the center out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medication expertise anytime he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family. If you are interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Issa Soma.
This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach what I know, and there's a lot I don't know about. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help you with your illness, so you won't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori? Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. Okay. And so Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. There's been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that, I was with Nageki. I was lonely living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I'm gonna kill this fucking ant. There we go.
And gone.
I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least we'll have an easier life there than here. And more importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said it would be better for me to stay. How are you? I'll write again soon.
And then the letters stopped.
He asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness. Excuse me, so I have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about
but
me.
when he says he's fine, he's not.
He's not fine.
When he said fine twice.
I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he's fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied with, progress is good and everything is fine.
But
If everything is fine, then why won't they let me talk to him?
Ooh.
I snuck into the medical center. I needed to know if he's really alright. He said he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need to the entrance to the basement.
I need to the entrance to the basement.
I need to the entrance. That's when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers, all shouting the same thing, heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subject 007 on fire! Call the fire department! Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki. Where is Nageki? Nageki! Say something, please! Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he is in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench, but I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there, in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me, Hitori! I'm here to save you! Sorry. What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get you out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki! Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. Thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please, come home with me to our home. Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Whoa.
Sorry about that.
Whoop. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything, please. Please, make sure there is nothing left of my body. And...
Usune Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it seems that an investigation was lacking. It is hardly easy to change your name and phase.
Okay.
We'll try.
Nageki.
Voice is off screen, don't worry.
He's calling. He's calling me, you know? Issa, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he?
I see you're losing hold of your sanity.
I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here, but then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Issa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Nageki.
There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawara's body.
You won't die just yet, Issa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now.
If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver. The cells from his body that contained the Charon virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him.
Yep. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Issa. Hold on just a little longer, Issa. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you.
Oh.
Ow, I bit my tongue. Mr. Nageki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches class. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. Sir, it's me, Kawara Ryota from your class.
I knew he was fucked in the head.
Please snap out of it.
I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place.
I'm sorry, you're kind of pushing me and it hurts my back. No worries. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara.
Oof.
He points the gun at Sakuya.
Huh.
Sakuya, he's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara. Let's go to that room. Just the two of us.
Oof.
What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door. Open it, I say.
This is not good.
Issa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? Do you know Kawara? Sir, Nageki would have never wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. My body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist. Nageki! Nageki! Nageki, can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawara do we need to cut open to find you?
Oof.
Nageki! 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 Sir, listen to me! He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then.
Oof.
Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki. Together. Stop it, Hitori. The knife is stuck deep in the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Meet the ghost. Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori. That was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing. I remember. Of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori. I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nageki? It was Nageki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. I will not forgive Hitori. I'm sorry, Nageki, but I know that no apology will ever fix it. Sir, what? There is a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow, pretending to be mine.
We must go into his palace and destroy the shadow.
Come to me, Hitori. I'm here. I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry on this pain... Oh, wait.
Yeah.
That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He's crying. Tortured by his own shadow. I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him. Yes. Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanaki! Revenge will solve nothing. Sir, you and Nageki both lost those most important to you in strife. You should know best of all people that revenge helps... What? Excuse me?
You should know best of all people that revenge helps no one.
Okay. Helps no one.
Also, I think there was a typo in the previous screen, actually. But it's
Probably.
fine.
It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been here, Nageki would have died. He was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had done better, this never would have happened. Everything would have been fine if you'd never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt such pain. Sir, why... The time Nageki spent with you is his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be together with loved ones, too. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There is nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again, and again, and again. This is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Please, Hitori, listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You've been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for two things, Nageki. The first was, come save me. So I Listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Charon virus. The virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa, on all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant that wish. I need to. Hitori. No, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori. Remember my final wish. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. Oh, it doesn't matter whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right?
And the line we missed was...
Aww. What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? I'm fine. Hitori. Hmm? It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. You don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love forever. So listen, maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet, eat well, and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay?
I wasn't expecting the doctor to get tied up to have ended up getting wrapped up with Nageki, but that's actually kind of effective.
I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was, live, Hitori. Live and be happy. Nageki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first, I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawara now, were keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We've stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry. We'll meet again. Somewhere. Sometime. Mr. Kawara, thank you. Whoa, that was an out-of-body experience, if I tell you something.
Woo! Kawara, are you unhurt?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago. Yeah, shoots him anyway.
Naki, I will not forgive this
Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're almost out of time.
Indeed. Onwards.
Oh, look at this background for this one scene.
Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor?
Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around.
I'm staying here with Dango.
What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once.
I see. Kawara.
I thought you would say that.
The Charon virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encounter would suffer a painful death. What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely, there's a way to remove the virus. Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it is quite tenacious. Even if you were to remove the tissue from Mr. Fuyashiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus. Madness! Lunacy! The same goes for Miss Duo's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor 9's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable.
With current medical technology, anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside.
Do you mean to leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfish nature run?
We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nageki would say the same.
Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on this matter.
I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, could you tell her that I'll be back one day?
Oof.
Listen, Kawara, no, I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me. Alive.
Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you.
Oh, he stepped inside the...
A lot sure happened today, Dango.
Does this mean we're finally getting into a recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick from being stuck out here, not even knowing what's going on.
Yes. I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story.
Yup. So, will you fill me in, please?
I guess we have plenty of time for it.
I'm going to miss eating udon, but having you here makes things at least a little better, right?
Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all. I'll be waiting.
That's the end of the achievement.
Yep.
Oh, and I assume that's the true ending.
That's it. Hatoful boyfriendo.
Original version.
In bad text.
It's because that's a JPEG.
Yeah.
That's a JPEG that's just scrolling as opposed to text.
Just zoomed in, yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, that was interesting. I had no... Oh my god, why would you make it that a JPEG and just have it scroll as opposed to just have text scrolling? Anyhow, that story wrapped up very well.
No birds were harmed in the making of this game.
It actually wrapped up very neatly, and I actually like that, well, it's interesting that it ended up being about the birds you were dating as opposed to your main character. I actually like the fact that she just dies off right at the start.
Yeah.
She's still around, and that's nice. I appreciate that. She's not just gone entirely.
Yeah.
And the story's still about her in a way. But I actually like how it wrapped everyone up, and I like that some things were established, like, Mr. Nanaki bleaching.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that if you look back on things, there's stuff that Nanaki was saying that makes sense. I like that we brought... Like, Okusan actually came and did a couple important things.
And
Angel was meaningful to the story, and I love Angel.
I love him. He's great.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's a good bird.
Oh, madness.
It's an opening theme. Why, if it isn't my darling little brother. Salutations.
You scum. You villain. Explain yourself. Why are you still alive?
Why? Well, for starters, I could never bring myself to leave all the ladies sad and alone.
How much must you mock me before you will be satisfied?
Hello again.
Leon!
Truth be told, Leon here gave me an antidote. I was lording around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous revival.
But he said he was going to go recover your body.
I do not recall saying I was going to recover his corpse.
Lunacy! Madness! Inconceivable! Give it back! Give me back the time and mental energy I spent mourning you!
It's one of my favorite tropes.
That's a good one. Yeah, give me back my
Give me
tears.
back my tears. You mourned me. I'm flattered.
Gah!
Well, we can't stay long. It's like Sakasaki you, yeah? It's time to set out on our next bright and massive mission. This is your chance to regain the department's trust.
Roger that. Let's go. Sexy and suave.
Sexy and suave.
Coo! Oko-san smell what the fuck? Fell smooth. I'm assuming that's meant
Smells
to be.
food. Oh my god.
I don't know if that's meant to be like that.
It's clearly Okusan smells food, but it's this.
Smells food. There is deliciousness nearby! Black Biodana. Coo! Angel, do you have food? What did I? God, the demon spores encroach again. Coo! Stick 'em up. Oko-san demands your beans or your life. So you appear, bone-white bird of bean eating. By the oath of old, join me.
They're still going at it. Huh.
Hello, Shirogane. How are you?
Huh. Why are you, of all people, pushing Iwamana's wheelchair? I would have expected to see you.
I would have never.
I would have never expected to see you two together.
Taking responsibility for injuries dealt to another party by tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me.
I needed to apologize somehow, didn't I?
If you change your mind and decide it's time to exact
Exact.
revenge again, I never met either of you. Understand?
Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen. Probably.
Oh, wonderful. I can feel the suspense in the air.
Somehow I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile. Anyway, I needed to talk to you. I have the results from the experiment the other day.
There were no problems.
Not at all. It was a perfect success.
Well, I guess that means it's time, isn't it?
I have the date. If you can come, please do.
We're gonna get Jorito back. And Dango.
It's gonna happen.
Mr. Kawara, Miss Dango, can you hear me? Morning is almost here.
I thought you already left from your ghost base.
Wake up, Kawara. Dango, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word.
Oh no, that's a. Oh, wake up!
Oh, yeah.
I told you I wouldn't be back on my word.
Thanks for playing.
Aww, there's Angel. Look, he's got a little. Aww. The dog has a cleaver.
Here.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. That was a cute little
Yeah.
epilogue. I liked that. I enjoyed it.
At the dawn is the final achievo.
At the dawn. Oh, at the dawn. Aww.
We did it!
Okay. That was cute. Okay, we can actually take off the headphones.
Yep.
Oh, and there's something at the bottom, isn't it? Oh, of course.
I'm pretty sure this is new, but anyway.
Yes, I think
we don't have hallucinogenic report. Oh, that's about on hell.
A 6 we didn't have.
On that one. Goodwill Ambassador. Spanish influenza. Largest number. Transmission. The derivative of avian influenza. Carrier aptitude. Underground facility fire.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Reference bird deceased. Oops.
Yeah.
Recipient's resistant capabilities.
Intelligence agent. This is about you, yeah.
Yep. Back when.
The Heartful House.
Incident. orphanage.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
attacked by Human Liberation Front terrorist organizations. The terrorists barricaded themselves in, like taking the residents hostages. 11 residents were killed during the incident, and 8 officers died storming the building. 2 residents are known to have survived, but their current whereabouts are unknown. I am trapped in here as always, but I know something new. It seems as I can move along freely along the vertical axis. After napping today, I woke in front of the lockers in the chemistry room. If I remember correctly, the chemistry room was directly below this room. Am I able to move myself up and down through my own will? All these diaries are, I think, Nageki.
Yeah, makes sense.
High City bombing.
Oh.
Afterwards, the Hawk Body spawned the Earth Crawlers extremist organization. This is what kind of got the Hawk Party to...
Yeah, and that was like 7 years prior.
Yep, that's
Or,
the
yeah,
war.
almost 10 years. Yeah. Interesting. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Aside from,
all of the typos.
oh my god, there are so many.
Lord help me, you guys. Need to fucking spell
What
check
the
your work.
fuck? I don't understand. Especially like right there, like Okusen fell smooth.
Fell smooth. That one, yeah.
Fell smooth. And I'm like, what? How do you fuck up this badly?
I don't know.
Like, I enjoyed the story. Like, it was well structured and it was satisfactory, especially that very last little scene. It was very touching.
Yeah.
I like it. I like how it brings all the characters together, and
Yeah.
I love Angel, and I actually turned
Connects them
around.
all.
At first, I hated when they made his thing real. Also, just realized that the main menu font is actually on the items is actually Arial, and I actually hate that. But okay. At first I hated that. I'm like, oh, you're making his thing real, and it's no longer funny and an off thing. But then it became part of the plot, and that saves it. To me, that saves it. Very well written.
I love,
Except for all the typos, like,
Yeah.
and there are so many obvious signs of just, I don't know if it's auto translating or if it's just literally like
no
one gave a fuck,
how it got
because
put
like
in.
it's so bad. It's
Yeah.
actually like, I don't want to say it like deducts points from it, but like it definitely,
It doesn't have that polish.
it does. Had we not gone in an episode without having to stop and go, what is this? What is the game saying? What was that? What?
The fuck?
Like I feel like I would have come out of this being like, yeah, this is amazing. Everyone should try it out. It definitely is gonna be a caveat whenever people ask me about it or whenever I recommend it. That definitely, or like,
If you don't mind.
there's no way only the Mac version has this script. There's no way only this one didn't get checked. That makes no
Probably
sense.
not.
I'm like, yeah, like, just be wary that the script is full of typos. But other than that, very well written, and I think that it takes us into this. What is it called? Is the thing where you are ignoring reality? I guess in a way, it's like we're talking about a story about birds, and there are things that don't make an entire amount of sense, but you get lost in the interplay between characters and the dramatic nature of it all. And honestly, like, I understand that like it being about birds was the joke in there, but this could have just been a regular visual novel. It still would have been like incredibly effective. I think it could have like been like I guess regular anime story, and it still would have actually completely like blown me away. I think, but even so, I think it was, and I love the Hatoful hurtful twist. That's actually fantastic.
I actually think I don't think it would have been as good if it was just about humans, because it kind of lures you into that sense of like, this is a silly game about birds.
You know what? That's actually super fair. That's super fair.
But then it gets super real at the true end, which is why I love it so much.
Yeah, and that's true. You're right. I had a lot of fun.
Good.
And
I'm glad.
yeah, thank you for showing this game to me. Sorry that it took forever to finish it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a long ending.
I had fun. I had a lot of fun.
Yay. I'm glad.
Thank you for showing me the game, kitty. I had fun.
I promise we'll play Holiday Star one day.
We'll play Holiday Star one day. Which
Probably
is
not this Christmas, but
yeah,
next
no, probably not,
Christmas.
because this is gonna finish like on the 20-something.
Yeah.
But yeah. For now, thank you for tagging along.
We hope you enjoyed.
Yeah. And we'll see you on the next journey.
Whatever that may be. Wink. We already know. Wink.
We
wink,
already
wink,
know.
Wink. Wink. Wink.
Wink, wink, wink. At the end of it all we've got left is virtue.
And numbers. And space. It's totally what this is about, right?
Yeah, you